Hello lovies, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm Gina, aka Gina Louise, like I say every week in my videos. For those of you who are a big fan of Tmyers, you're gonna love this video because I am going to make her reversible jacket that she made. She took two collared shirts, button-up collared shirts, she put them together, she put patches on them and embellished them and made it so cool and created a reversible jacket out of it. So I thought it was so cool. I've never done that. I'm gonna do it today. So I ordered two button-down shirts, collared button-down shirts online. I was waiting for them to come in my two favorite colors. They're right here. I keep looking down because they're right here. So this is the prints are really not that pretty. They're kind of funky, but after everything she did with hers, I figured we could cover up the funkiness, but at least have the colors I wanted. So pink, I love pink, and I love teal and aquas. So I'm putting these two tops together, and we're gonna do the patches and the ruffles and the cutting of it, and we're gonna make a reversible jacket. So we're gonna try, okay? So here we go, let's get started. First, we are going to remove all the buttons. Now you need to cut the collar off, but you have to cut above that seam so that it doesn't fray. Okay, so now we took the buttons off. If you had pockets, you had to cut the pockets off. And now is when we take one shirt and we put it on inside out. So put this one on inside out. Probably should have steamed this first. Damn. I think I should steam this first. I'm gonna iron it first because I don't know. I think if I put it together while it's got wrinkles in it, it's gonna cut funny. All right, I'm gonna steam it now. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I ironed them. So what you have to do is put on the first one inside out. So when Tracy did hers, I know that she ordered her shirts in a really big size. I think she said it was like a 1 or a 2X. I mean, it was, I believe she's my size. I think she said she's like a 4 or a 6, and I think we're both the same size. I did not order an XL. I ordered mediums. Don't know if that's gonna affect this, but we will see. So, inside out, right side. Okay, so you're gonna match these up. I think I'm gonna match them up open and see if that works better. Okay, so I'm gonna match that up. That works for me. And then I'll cut it down toward the back, and we're gonna take this to the table. We're gonna pin it better, and we're gonna cut it. Okay. Now with the wrong sides together, we're just gonna line everything up as best as we can, and we're gonna just pin it. Now we're going to make sure the sleeves are lined up, and we're going to cut 10 inches off. Now we're just going to cut 10 inches off the bottom. Tracy did hers in a high-low cut. I'm doing it straight across. Now we're going to separate them, take the pins out, and we are going to embellish them separately. Here's how I decided to embellish them. Here's the front of the aqua top, and here is the back of the aqua top, and here is the front of the pink top. I used some chenille, I love that. And here is the back of the pink top. So now I marked with the pin where I would like to put the tie. So I had this ribbon in my stash, and I'm going to use this for the ties. I'm just going to pin it where I want it on both sides. I'm going to take it over to my sewing machine. I'm going to zigzag sew it into place. I will eventually put some, I have daisy embroidered decals, decals, patches, and I'm going to just probably cover the stitching with that. So what I did was I took the piece, I held it up, I figured this is a nice size tie, I'm pinning both sides and sewing it. Okay, I took it over to the sewing machine. I like the way that looks. That's going to make a nice cute little tie front. And my next move on this is I am going to put them together. And to do this, I have to put both wrong sides together. So what I did here was I put on the first one inside out. I put the other one on right side, and I lined it up, and now I am pinning along the neckline, the front opening, the sleeves, and the bottom. And I am going to take it over to my sewing machine, and I am going to straight stitch around the entire jacket. Now I'm just going to take this over to my sewing machine, and I will be right back with it. As you can see, I love pink roses, I love the pink, I love the teal, I love the aqua together. So I have this piece of this little scalloped fabric with these embroidery roses on, flowers on them. It was from a shirt. It looks the same on both sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ruffle this on the end of each sleeve. I think that will look cute. This way I don't have to double anything up because both sides look the same. One side of the jacket, the sleeve will have the stitching on the outside. Exposed stitching, which always looks cute. And I have left over from when I did my boho pants. I have this curtain topper, and it is so pretty. It's linen. It has a little piece of, I don't know, like a little fringy thing here. Yeah, so I'm going to cut this down. and I'm going to take it down to about 10 inches, and I'm going to cut that across, and I'm going to sew that to the bottom of the jacket and make like a peplum. Just checking it out to see how this works. I'm thinking about sewing a little zigzag hem. First I was going to just hem it, do a tiny little seam here, but then I realized just maybe I'll just put a zigzag stitch going down since it is the same on both sides, and just to keep it from fraying, and then I'll put it on. So, almost finished. I have this all ready to put on my sleeves, put on my ruffle bottom, and in the middle of sewing a little zigzag hem on my sleeve, my sewing machine seized. So, I don't have a sewing machine to finish this. This video was supposed to be up Friday morning, and it's not going up because it's not done. So, either I have to wait for my sewing machine to be fixed, or go out and buy a new one, or hand sew the rest of this. So I think I'm going to try to hand sew it. Otherwise, it'll be another week before this video goes up, and I was ready to rock and roll this morning. And here's the other side. While I'm trying it on, I might as well show you. And it feels pretty cool, the fabric. Like, it has a different weight now with everything on it. So it's got like a, I don't know, good for the fall, I guess. Maybe even into the winter a little bit, depending on where you live. But pretty cool, right? Now I just have to finish my sleeve. Just flipped over. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, I guess it's longer. All right, so yeah, so how to put the trim. I mean, it looks kind of cute like this as a crop jacket too. With the trim, the sleeve, and it would have been done. So I think I'm gonna hand sew this so I could get this up. And you're gonna see this much of the video, I think. And then maybe after I hand sew the missing pieces, part 2 of the video. Is that possible? Part 2? Can I do a part 2 on one DIY? Is that possible? Here's the rest of the jacket here. It's pretty cute. I definitely love it. Okay. So if you'd like to see part 2, make sure you subscribe and let me know so far, what do you think? Do you like the way the jacket is coming out? Do you think I should add the bottom peplum? Do you think I should add the ruffly embroidered sleeve? Let me know what you think. And thanks for watching.